Hey everybody, real quick. I want to talk about having a center, right? A center within yourself, like an anchor, like something that's going to hold you down, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. All right. Okay, so I want to talk about having the center and knowing what your anchor is because a lot of times we tend to rely on other people, right? We rely on people, we rely on circumstances, we rely on jobs, we rely on experiences. And if those experiences and those people and whatever we are adhering to at that time tend to disappoint us, then we will fall by the wayside, right? And you'll fall by the wayside because you don't know what your center is. You don't know what your anchor is. And you have to find out what that is, because what you have to understand in this world of free will, okay, we can experience something, we can love things, we can do the things that we want to do, but understand that there is something called free will. You cannot break free will. Free will is written in universal laws. There is just something that you just have to adhere to. There's just something that you have to go through, right? And by us being around different people and experiencing different things, sometimes the things and the people that we encounter are going to disappoint us. That's just facts. They're going to disappoint us. Things are not going to go right. Sometimes you're going to think you have the greatest idea and the shit going to fall by the motherfucking wayside. Okay. Sometimes you're going to think like, I got this written down. This is going to be perfect. And all of a sudden the shit going to blow up in your face. Sometimes that is going to happen. But in the times that happens, where is your center? What is going to keep you grounded? What is going to keep you fundamentally safe? Because what happens is we tend to center ourselves around those things, right? Excuse me, y'all. We tend to center ourselves around those things. We tend to center ourselves around those people. So when those things fall by the wayside and people fall by the wayside, and we are centering ourselves around those things and places and people, right? Excuse me, y'all. We will fall by the wayside as well. There has to be something fundamentally structured within yourself, because this is us, right? But there has to be another piece, another structure, another foundation, another nail, another home. Like it has to be something else that you can anchor yourself to. So when those things happen, you know for sure and goddamn, you're going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. I'm disappointed. That shit didn't work out the way I thought it was. I thought I had everything planned. I thought that was a good idea. I thought I knew what I was doing, but apparently I didn't. All this shit blew up in my fucking face. I cannot fall. I will not fall. Okay? I have to be strong. I have to be anchored. I have to be settled. My spirit has to be okay. I have to know that I'm okay. What does that center look like for you? What is that anchor looking like for you? Because as long as you anchor yourself to people, places, and things, you're always going to be disappointed. You have to find what that anchor looks like. No matter what, that anchor keeps you dependent. Okay? Dependent upon yourself. That anchor keeps you structured. That anchor keeps you optimistic, okay? Because as long as you have that anchor, you know, okay, I'm fine. That didn't go as planned. I feel a little disappointed right now. It might take a minute to get over this, but I know I'm going to be fine. What does that look like for you? That's why you see certain people and things happen to them, and it's just they have a certain anchor. They have a certain structure. They know, like, yeah, that's fucked up. That happened to me, but I know I'm going to be okay. I know I'm going to be fine. I know. And people who don't have that structure, who don't have that anchor, will always be led and always be disappointed and always mad at other people. And, oh, you ain't nothing. And this, I thought you was this. Now, hey, I can want you to be in a certain place. I can want you to do certain things. Our job is to experience people, to experience things, to experience opportunities, to see where we want to place them in our life. But those things and those people and those experiences are not supposed to be your anchor. They are not. They're not. You have to find what that anchor looks like for you. What is your center? What is your foundation? What is going to make you stand above ground if everything else fall by the wayside? Okay, and I'm big on this because I know what my anchor is. All right, I know what my anchor is. I know what my anchor looks like, and I know what my anchor is made of. So no matter what happens, I know this anchor is going to keep me structured. This anchor is going to be my lifeline, always centered. No matter what's happening around me, I'm going to be anchored in this center. Okay, and I want y'all, if you don't know what that is, take some time to find out what that is. Okay, what is something that you know without the shadow of a doubt you have to keep for yourself, and you have to make sure that this is what's going to keep you going. Okay, pay attention to what's in your heart, pay attention to what's in your mind, pay attention of what you really desire out of life. You desire the stability, you desire to be dependable, you desire to go after the things that you want out of life. You have to have that. Without that, you will get nowhere. You will get nowhere in life. You will get nowhere in life. You all be disappointed. You always pointing the finger. You're not looking at the things that you do within yourself because you have no structure. You have no center. You have nothing to ground you to yourself. You get disappointed. You can't do nothing. You fall by the waist and somebody disappoint you, your whole world's upside down. Something happens in your life and all of a sudden you want to leave here. No, find your structure. Find your grounding. Find your footing. Okay? So y'all have a good one.